Hey y'all, welcome back to another special edition of Hopped Up Beer Review. We have been drinking the 2025 Costco Biergarten collection. Today, we are drinking the Eschenbacher Urtyp from the Eschenbacher Privatbrauerei out of Eltmann, Germany. Thank you for joining us.
Eschenbacher Urtyp in my hand, ruled by the earth, kissed by the land. Raise it high, let the stories fly. One sip and I'm alive.
Hey, you there. Welcome back to another episode of Hopped Up Beer Review, the show where we give you our unprofessional and somewhat biased opinion about the beer that we are drinking and reviewing. We are drinking our way right through Germany in the 2025 Biergarten collection that was available at Costco earlier in the year. Maybe you can still find one. If you do, grab one, join along with us. There's Jay. There's Andy in the attic. Atticus is waving to everybody. I'm Ben. What are we drinking today?
Andrew.
Eschenbacher Urtyp. It's a Helles from the
Urtyp.
Eschenbacher Privatbrauerei of Eltmann, Germany, which is also under the Privatbrauerei 4.8 ABV.
Oh, so it's another eyebrow.
Yeah.
They filled the box.
It's
this
brewed
year.
by Eschenbacher. It's canned by the Privatbrauerei 4.8 ABV.
That's interesting.
I wonder when they can these.
Canned and distributed by Abba.
Yeah.
Okay.
Knowing that they got to get all these ready for the U.S. because we go buy all these Costco because it says German on it. We're going to buy it, right? I wonder when they actually brew and can all this.
Well, then, if you look at the bottom of the can, it will tell you.
Okay. This one's quite clear.
It's a Helles.
Yeah.
It says brewed, canned, January of this year, and it's good until January of 2026.
Okay. Not bad.
Mine was May 20th.
Yours was brewed on May 20th?
I'm guessing packaged May 20th.
It's a package, probably.
The P,
Expiration.
brewed, canned.
Yeah.
B expires, yeah.
Mine's May 20th as well.
Oh, mine's November 20th of 2026.
You and I have the same watch.
Mine's January 10th of 2026, so mine's a little older.
Cheers, mates.
Jacob beer.
Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mates.
Yeah.
I will say I saw the box first, I think, out of all the stores.
You saw the box first.
You did. Yes.
So, I bought mine, and then I went back about a month later, and they were all gone.
Wow.
So,
That's good to know that they send shipment after shipment. So it's not just on one lot.
well, and it's relatively reasonable price for these. That's the way I look at it versus some of the others.
Yeah.
I think it was like, $59, $60 for
Yeah,
a box
60
of
for
24.
24.
It's pretty good price point.
Well, the Eschenbacher Urtyp, the Helles Lager, it's 4.8%. Tasting profile of being malty, bready notes, and subtle hints of floral hops with a mild bitterness, and touches of citrus and honey.
And a sneeze. Gazoon tight.
That more this ear than this ear.
Yep.
For some reason.
Coming to you in stereo.
Aroma, yeah. Aroma, hearty grain, hay, and delicate citrus. I'm just smelling beer.
I'm like, I don't get that one.
You don't get the hay out of that?
Hey, yeah. Brass.
Granted, I just sneezed, but
Yeah.
Well, the word Urtyp translates to original type or archetype or prototype. They feel pretty strongly about this beer. On the can, you'll see underneath the logo. Whew. I translated this, but I did not put out Genesis das Leben. Or excuse me, Genius. I don't know. I did not put that to the pronunciation.
That made it hard to read.
It was. It means enjoy life.
Yeah.
This is one of those things where that special letter, it looks like a Greek beta. It's like their double S letter. Enjoy life. I'm enjoying it.
But then I want you to be able to read
that in gel. Oh, because it has gel bars in front of it.
Yeah.
I can't
enjoy life in jail.
I can't recall. Have we done an Eschenbacher? I don't think we've done this. Is this a new brewery alert?
I believe so. Yeah.
It is. Yeah. No, I don't know. This kind of sounds familiar. It's out of Eltmann, Germany. A microbrewery founded in 1750 by Johann Wagner and his son. Originally, it was a brewery for family and neighbors. Oh, we did do this one. I remember. But the demand prompted them to open a commercial brewery and tavern.
Yep.
And currently, it's in their 8th generation leadership. Yeah, this is the second one out of this Biergarten collection that we're doing. Yeah. Boom.
All right.
That's it.
Who's had it?
Don't look at me.
Atticus.
Atticus is raising his hand.
Okay. What does he think? Does he have anything to say?
He can't talk.
It's like a diet beer.
Okay. Jay, what say you on this one?
I think Atticus is probably right. It's like a diet beer. I don't get any of the aromas now. Granted, apparently I sneezed right beforehand, but even before that, I tried to pick up some of the aroma, and
it ain't coming off of this. Yeah,
I would get aromas. The description you had as a malty, sweet, and bread, I get a little mild malt. I don't really get any bread off of it, and I think you said a little bit of hop in there, floral hops. I don't get that either. To me, it's a light beer. It's got some flavor to it, more so probably than some of the macros we do, but there's just not a lot to it. I think for me, I'm going to give it a 6.
Andrew.
Yeah. This one tastes, you can definitely tell it tastes German, but of the German light lagers that we've had, this tastes more in step with American macro lagers. Yeah, you get the bit of a breadiness, but malt, sweet. I know they don't put corn in it, but it is close to tasting like a corn U.S. lager. Still, you can tell it's German over U.S., but it is, it is towing the line of being U.S. macro. I'm going to give it. I'm right with you, Jay. I would definitely, if I was given like this in a natty, I'm going to drink this. So that's what I'm going to give it. I'm going to give it a 6. I think I would rather have this because I can't get this for an over and over because it's 4.8%. It's very similar to our macro lagers, which are around the 5%. So yeah, 6.
Yeah.
And it's been nice because it's a special import.
Yeah, I think I don't think this is the worst one I've had out of the box this year, but I think it's second. To me, we always talk about the American, Oktoberfest or Martins trying to taste like a German beer. To me, this is the German beer trying to taste like an American macro.
Yeah.
And it doesn't quite get there, but it gets really close. So this is one where if I bought this not in a box like we got, and I bought it as a single, I would expect a lot more out of it. Given that it's mixed in with the German box, obviously they're gonna mix and match and try to appeal to a larger group. So this might appeal to somebody who is really familiar with American macros, and that's all they drink. They don't really get into craft beer. I get a little bit of the malt, like Jay said. I get the bready, but I get that grass. I mean, when you said there was something I couldn't put my finger on, and you said, "Hey," I said, "Yeah, that's definitely the aroma that I get," and I get a little bit of that.
Atticus said, "Hey,
yeah, I get a little bit of that that earthy, grassy on it as well." This is, again, I kind of would expect more from a German beer personally. So I'm going to rate this probably lower than I might on American Macro in some instances. It's going to depend. Now, it's tough because I don't like the corn adjunct that we always get in the American Macros, but I don't like this either. So do I like it more than some of the American Macros? Probably, but it's like you expect more. So for that, I'm going to give it a 4.
Ben's always the harshest.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a 4. I think that it just, you expect more. So
be better.
Be better. Yeah, exactly. I'm, there's a couple now that I'm not looking forward to in the second box that I have over there. This is going to definitely be one of them. So, boo. That is going to be a 5.3 for this beer that I'm not really excited about. Let me just throw it away.
Wow.
I mean, it's like, come on. So,
so violent.
Nah, I just didn't want
to. The original type, the archetype. Yeah.
My trash can is back over here too. So, I mean, that kind of, I didn't just throw it away, into the ether.
Trash your place, no, whatever.
Yeah.
It's yours.
Anyway,
we never invited them.
Yeah.
All right. If you're following along in our Biergarten collection videos,
here's some merchandise. Here's some merchandise.
Yeah. See, this is easy part of the job here.
Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell.
Anything else?
Show there is.
All right.
Here's merch. If you want merch, we have a Pantheon site.
Patreon.
The 3 wrongs make a right. Cheers, mates.
There we go.
Eschenbacher Urtyp in my hand, ruled by the earth, kissed by the land.